4 minutes in.
Good morning everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Saturday the 16th of March 2024 and today we are making another long trip, this time down to Kent for Ebbsfleet United versus Gateshead in the National League.
So I just got off the train at Ebbsfleet International. Tell you what, that service from St Pancras down to here is unbelievable really. You get from St Pancras all the way here within 20 minutes, so yeah, definitely quite a handy and easy one to get to, and obviously previously Ebbsfleet were known as Gravesend and Northfleet. Why they changed the name to match the train station, I've no idea, but anyway, this is a big game at both ends of the National League table this afternoon, and going into it, Ebbsfleet currently in 19th place. Of late, you could say they've had a bit of a new manager's bounce. They were obviously really struggling before Danny Searle came in, but he's come in and he's done quite well. I think like up until maybe midweek, you could say they've had a bit of a new manager's bounce, but obviously in midweek they did suffer a 4-1 loss at Aldershot, which obviously as a result didn't do us any favours, but it is what it is. But all the same, they'll be wanting to bounce back this afternoon. They're only 3 points clear of the relegation zone, so it's very much squeaky bum time at the bottom end of the table. I think everyone except Oxford City were pretty firmly cut adrift now. Unfortunately for them, they've got every chance of surviving, but at the same time every chance of going down. But as for Gateshead, we are in 6th place in the National League table following Tuesday night's 1-0 win over Dagenham and Redbridge, and it was maybe a different kind of victory to what we've maybe become accustomed to over the course of the season. Maybe did have to grind it out a little bit, but we got there in the end, which is obviously the main thing. And now we go into this game this afternoon. After this game, we've actually got the luxury of a full week between until our next game. That is the case for everyone except for Ed Francis, John Brown and Eddie Beach, who hopefully is in contention for a return this afternoon. Obviously he has been ill recently, but the reason why it's not a free week for them is because they've all been called up for international duty. Dijon's been selected for the Jamaica under-23 squad. I think they're playing some kind of like mini tournament in Spain. So that's obviously great news for him. Eddie Beach is within the Wales C setup, I think, and Ed Francis within the England C setup. Now, the timing of that England C game for me, it couldn't really be any worse. I mean, obviously I don't begrudge any of the players of the opportunity to play in it, but for me, given the stage we're at with the season, the amount of games some of the teams have left to play, they could have, left it until maybe the end of the season, or maybe played it earlier on in the season, maybe like September, October kind of time. But when the common sense and the FA ever go hand in hand, but we just got to focus on this one today. It's going to be a tricky game. Certainly, I think it'll be a lot tougher than what it was when they came up to the international stadium in August. I mean, and obviously they had us level at half time. It was maybe not the best of first half performances, but then we started to run right a bit in the second half. But obviously, there's a lot more riding on this game. You'd have to, obviously, that was pretty early on the season. Team still trying to find the feet, whereas now it's obviously a bit more serious. We're going for the playoffs. They're looking to stay up. So it's there's a lot riding on this game at both ends of the table. Let's head down to Stonebridge Road and find out how it all unfolds. So Ebbsfleet have gone back in. I missed their warm-up altogether because I was in a bar and I was chatting basically. But there was a few Gateshead players out there warming up. Going to be in our blue away strip, it looks like, this afternoon. Ebbsfleet going to be in their red home strip. Anyway, I'll see you when the players are coming out of the tunnel and ready to start the match.
We're Gateshead! We're Gateshead! We're Gateshead! Superheat Army!
Go back to Cornwall.
It's him! It's him!
Welsh bastards!
Oh!
4 minutes in.
Oh, God!
26, man.
He's on.
Monty, man.
Man! What a fucking player! Anything's better than Metro. Racing back in next match. Yeah. This is in this. I'm telling you one more. Come on.
Go through that.
Go on. Oh. Not even close. Corner! Go on! Yeah! Get it to him! Oh man. Bam! Bam! One! Yeah! Come on! Get in! Come on! Get in! Come on! Get in! Get in! Come lads! Working set! Working set! Working set! Working set! Working set!
Half time, Ebbsfleet United 1, Gateshead 2. A hell of a lot to unpack from that first half, wasn't there? Going down to 10 men after 4 minutes, 1-0 down after 7, and from 6s and 7s for the majority of the first half. Yet we found ourselves ahead, so you can't really argue much of it, can you? Obviously 2 goals from Callum Whelan, both maybe a little bit untidy, but they all count, don't they? It doesn't matter if he's banging them in with like from 30 yards and it'd be an absolute scream, or it'd be maybe take a little bit of luck here and there along the way. They all count, and we do find ourselves ahead, and I think that maybe shows maybe exactly why we're in the position that we're in, despite budgets, squad size, whatever. It's just that determination that's within this squad to just like never give up, like no matter what levels of adversity are thrown our way or whatever, we never give up, and quite often we do find a way, and that is, as I said, a huge testament to why we are on the table. And yeah, it's going to be a long second half. They're going to have more chances, they're going to pile on the pressure a bit more, but I think what I've seen in that first half with 10 men and all those things, it does give me like quite a bit of confidence for remaining games, I've got to say, like because there's going to be times in those remaining games where we're going to be put under the cosh, but as I say, we'll never give up on anything whatsoever. So yeah, fingers crossed we can maybe see us out for a win. I mean, a point from this point maybe won't be a disaster either, but I've got to say, like I can take a hell of a lot of heart from what I've just seen there.
Oh man. Reload! £45, Josh. 45 quid. Fucking hell. Oh, yeah, Monty's a fucking idiot. Superhero mate! I never knew you were so animated. Oh la la! What's that? you fucking lunatic! Fucking stop him! Absolutely shit! That's why you're going now! That's why you're
I think it's 4 minutes of added time.
Who's got on the pitch? Get it! Go for it, Wheeler, man! What the fuck are you doing, man? Come on! Come on! Work out, son! Work out, son! Did anyone see the other time? I want to know how much was there. That's it. Woo! Tell them what that game says.
Full-time Ebbsfleet United 4, Gateshead 2. Performance-wise, it wasn't our best, and when you're down to 10 men after 4 minutes, even when with that lead at half-time, you're still leaving yourself with it all to do, really. But what you did see there today was a group of lads that ran their absolute bollocks off today and ran themselves into the ground, but ultimately it wasn't to be today, and as if you watch my videos regularly, you know I don't like blaming referees for this, that and the other, and please don't take the wrong end of the stick here, because I'm not blaming him for the fact we did get beat today, because ultimately we did make some mistakes and were the second best on the day, but I just felt he was massively inconsistent with the decisions that he was making, so yeah, it's a bit of a frustrating day on that front, but ultimately if you're an Ebbsfleet fan, you're looking at it and you're thinking, again, it's another massive win, another giant leap towards survival, and from this point I'd expect them to be in the National League once again next season, but yeah, for us, as I said, even with that lead at half time, we left ourselves with it all to do, going down to 10 men that early on in the match, but we've just got to take our medicine and move on now, I think. Obviously now we do have a week between now and the next game, obviously that next game being next Saturday, which is away to Altrincham, which is going to be a massive game, a 6-pointer if you will. Obviously they're slowly but surely returning to form. I think they've won again today, which obviously isn't good for us, but then again this playoff race is pretty mental, isn't it? Obviously Aldershot got beat by York, which I don't think anyone was expecting going into that game, so yeah, there's still a lot of things still to be decided, still quite a lot of points to play for. We've just got to sort of keep plugging away. I think obviously I'll never ever make excuses or anything like that, but we have played a lot of football of late, and I know obviously the last 3 games were at home, but it just maybe felt a bit of a game too far today as well. But once again, fair play to Ebbsfleet. They've done a number on us. They've done it well, and yeah, they're looking good to stay up. I think there was a difference between how they approached this game today and how they approached the game when they came up to us in August and lost. I think in August they were a little bit robust with the style, whereas this year, well today, sorry, they looked a bit more adaptable to certain situations. So yeah, I'm obviously disappointed in the result and certain aspects that we probably could have done better, but as I said, I really don't think you can really question the effort or the endeavour. We never gave up on it. We're still chasing a goal towards the end, and I think ultimately, unfortunately, Ebbsfleet got the goal in at the time that we were perhaps chasing. But it is what it is. It's a learning curve. We've just got to take our medicine and move on. But that is that for this video, and I'll be back tomorrow. And you may notice that I'm in a slightly different location. I'm actually not heading back north at the minute. I'm actually heading to Stansted Airport and staying in a Premier Inn there tonight. And tomorrow it is back over to Germany, and we are going to Karlsruhe versus Magdeburg in Zweite Bundesliga. I'm there and back on the day. I'm not entirely sure if I will get the video up tomorrow. It might have to wait until Monday, but it should be a great experience. The video's gonna have a different feel to it, I can tell you that now. But yeah, really can't wait to bring it to you. You'll just have to find out what those changes are. But until then, take care. Cheers for watching. See you later. I can't do the salute because I've got a hot chocolate in my hand. But anyway, see you later.